Hi, welcome to Mamas and Mannies. I'm your host, Trina. This is a short form podcast for mamas that are looking for a quick burst of me time. And I'm your host, Trina. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and share this with another mama that is looking for a relaxing time during this episode, a quick episode that we'll have. As always, we're going to start this week out with a motivational quote or mantra, however you want to look at it. And it says, master the unknown by knowing your deep self. And I actually think this is a really good quote. Master the unknown by knowing your deep self. And I think the breathing exercises that we'll do once we get to mama time in the episode will definitely help you understand your deep self. And I think sometimes we need to take the time out to really think about what we want out of life, where we are at in our life at the time, and also where we want to be. So thinking about present, past, not too much on the past, and future, and what you want your life to look like. So really knowing your deep self to master the unknown. Not that you can know everything that's going to happen in the future, but more of understanding where you're at now so you'll know which way to go when you're being led. So guess what time it is? It is mama time. This week's mama time is going to be breathing techniques for stress relief and more. So I'm just going to read from, this is a Healthline article, and I'll include the article in the show notes. It says, dealing with high levels of stress or anxiety. Oh, okay. It says, if you're dealing with high levels of stress or anxiety, there are several types of breathing techniques that may help you feel calmer and more relaxed. So I'm only going to go over about two or three. It says you can start out slow with the breathing techniques, start off with something very simple, even 5 minutes a day. And then if you want to go a little bit longer, you can add on 2 minutes each day. Or if you have time, you can do like 10 or 15 minutes. It just depends on what you want to do for a daily practice. If you can't get it in every day, you can do it a few times a week to really regulate your breath. And when you are feeling stressed or feeling anxiety, you can pull from these techniques to calm yourself down. So I think I'll start off with pursed lip breathing. And pursed lip breathing is a simple breathing technique that makes you slow down your breathing, and it helps you to create a more slower, deliberate pace of breathing. So you do want to be sitting down. You want to be sitting in an upright position, so shoulders down and back. Make sure your abdomen or your middle portion of your body is straight up. If you are able, this chair's a little bit higher for me. So if you're able to ground your feet, both feet on the ground, definitely do that. So your hips will be even. And then what you're going to do, you're going to relax your neck and shoulders, keeping your mouth closed. Inhale slowly through your nose for 2 counts. Okay. And then pucker or purse your lips as though you were going to whistle. And then I'll turn to the side. Exhale slowly by blowing out through your pursed or puckered lips for a 4 count. So we're going to sit relaxed, sitting straight up. Neck and shoulders are back, making sure we're sitting up straight. You can put your hands on your legs or your thighs, and we're going to keep our mouth closed and inhale or breathe in for 2 counts through your nose. 1, 2, and then we're going to pucker our lips, and you're going to pucker your lips up like you're whistling, like this. So I'm going to go through it. Relax your neck and shoulders. Keep your mouth closed and breathe in through your nose for 2 breaths. And then we're going to breathe out for 4 breaths. And if you are watching me on YouTube on our Mommas and Manny's channel, you can see that I actually went through the whole breathing technique. If you're just listening to us and you're wondering what was that noise, that was actually me going through the breathing technique. So you can see a visual on our Mommas and Manny's YouTube channel, or if you look at us on Spotify, they also have a visual you can see. So again, make sure everything is sitting up straight, shoulder and neck back. Take a deep breath in. 4 out. 1 more time. All right. And that is the pursed or pucker lip breathing technique. The next technique that we're going to go over is the lion's breath technique. The lion's breath is an energizing yoga breathing practice that is said to relieve tension in your chest and your face. So to do this, you're going to come to a comfortable seated position. You can do crisscross applesauce or sit on your heels. Press your palms against your knees. I'm in a chair, so I'm not going to be able to do either one of those. And with your fingers spread out wide, so like this, so you aren't tensed in your hands. Inhale deeply through your nose and open your eyes wide, which I just didn't do. At the same time, open your mouth wide and stick out your tongue. Just like that. Bringing the tip downward toward your chin. And then you're going to turn your gaze to look at the space between your eyebrows or the tip of your nose. I don't know how you're looking at your eyebrows. So you're going to try to look at your tip of your nose or look down at something, and do this about 2 to 3 times. So let's go. Come to a comfortable seated position, hands out wide so they're not tense. They're relaxed. And we're going to inhale deeply through our nose while at the same time making sure our eyes are open. And we're going to open our mouth wide and stick out our tongue. Stick your tongue out as far as you can, down towards your chin. And then you're going to contract the muscles at the front of your throat to make a loud, I skipped over that one. I was just going over it. So here we go. I think I just did everything wrong. So one more time, let me see. So we're going to breathe in and then we're going to breathe out, just making that sound. That's basically what's relaxing your face. So breathe in. That's a good one. If you're listening and you're like me, I hate to hear people breathing and chewing. Don't turn off the episode, but just turn it down. I'm going to do it one more time. Breathe in. It's really refreshing and energizing. If you are a yogi and you love to do yoga, it is a really great breath during yoga because I feel like it's a cleansing breath that you're able to get. So that's something you can do if you want to do like before you go to bed, when you first wake up, if you want to do it in your bed, or if you have an area around your home where you're able to sit on the floor where it's not too hard and you're able to sit up, really relax. That is a really good energizing breath, especially like I said, for in the morning time. So if you do any breathing techniques, if you have a favorite breathing technique, please comment below so we can share this with other mamas. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the bell for notifications so you'll know when we come out with a new episode. Also, and then remember, me time is essential and it is never selfish. Have a great, relaxing, breathable week.